As some of the stuff you can do with these players with this actual edit. I was gonna do this for most teams at the end, but I'll just start adding them in if I see fit. With Rondo, basically his dribbles are very quick, like they are in real life. So if you want to really get some situations going with Rondo where you can, you know, dictate how you want everything to go, you can. Um, Even his quick cross is very effective. Wait, let me catch it. Sorry, guys. Which one is it? That one, yeah. Yeah, so let's jump to replay real quick. It's super quick. Like, it's one of those. Because, you know, he doesn't really bend his legs like he has long arms, so he doesn't have to do much. So it's more of a quick over, you know? So we got that going with him. His shot looks good in game. You know, I'm not really mad at it. Yep, I'm not mad at the shot at all. It was really hard to figure out a shot that could keep it on his right side like that and have the arm bowed. So that's what I'm going with. Yeah, shout outs to Rondo. He had a good playoff series. They just need more firepower. They was a Demarcus Cousins away from being where they should have been. Speaking of him, let's go to Boogie Cousins real quick. Where's this guy at? Oh man. Okay, he's in the I got him on the reserve. I got to take him out. Well, real quick, let's just show you this Anthony Davis. Now, most people are going to be like, you gave him that Zach LaVine dunk package. I'm going to tell you why. Because he's super tall, unlike KD, because they didn't make him super nimble, what's going to happen is when you do certain situations, you can get the same dunk scenario that he literally just did. So I'm going to do it right here, literally right here. So look, I'm just going to take this shot real quick. All right, so what you want to do is you want to have the ball, and this is just on base roster, so I know it'll work once you add sliders. You want to have the ball in Anthony Davis's left hand, and you want to drive to the hole, and you want to flick the analog stick opposite of his left hand, which meaning you want to flick it down or to the right hand when you go to dunk, and you should get this. Wait, again, sorry. And this should happen in any scenario. Oh man, hold on. Hold up. Sorry about that. There we go. I wasn't flicking it down hard enough. So yeah, and he does that a lot in real life. So I'll just show that again. And he literally just did this dunk in the playoffs where he just kind of jumps like that and just kind of throws it in like that. So you can get that going easily off a pick and roll, off a pump fake. You just got to have the ball in his left hand, and then you're good to go. Also, if you have the ball in his left hand and you dunk on the left side, you'll get a lot of 2 foot, like really hard slam down animations. Not that, but there we go. Yeah, more like that. Hmm. So I guess maybe you got to flick it more downwards. But either way, yeah. Let's look at his shot real quick. He shoots many ways, but I like that. Makes sense to me. Based off how he shoots off the pick and rolls. Believe it or not, I have a shot for Jimmy Butler that's very similar. So get ready for that. Um, Also, his running shot, I'm cool with that. Drew Holiday is another player where I think I kind of figured him out pretty well. terms of dribbles and in terms of shots. I gave him the big man a fadeaway so he can do what you just saw. So that is a little bit more realistic to how he does fadeaways. You know, he's a little bit more his base stays forward, you know, so that's what we got going for Jrue Holiday. But he has some good combinations as well, so it's cool. Let's see. This is probably the most accurate shot I think that I've been able to do on NBA 2K18 in general. This Eton Moore shot, that's pretty much as good as it gets with that guy, you know. So even if you don't take anything from this, but if you take Eton's Moore shot, that looks pretty damn good. Not really trying to make him go in, just trying to show you what the shot looks like. All right, let's go get Demarcus Cousins, and then back to the editing I go. Oh, just to tease you guys, I know you guys love this guy so much. So maybe I'll add it in the video. You know, I'll add it in the video. But I'll show it too. I'll show it real quick. What I've been working on for James Harden, just because someone asked, though. I got some things brewing up for him or whatever. It's coming. It's coming together. It's coming together. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, maybe I'll show James Harden just for the fuck of it. You know. But the Pelicans were fairly easy to do this go round. It wasn't really super impossible to do, so I'm extremely thankful about that. But pretty much after the Pistons, it should be a lot of premier teams that everybody's waiting for. You know, it's so funny that the Warriors are always towards the last, and Steph has one of the hardest shots to want to figure out. I also found a KD alternative that I might show you guys. Okay, so let's look at Demarcus Cousins for a quick second. Really like how his shot came out. This is as good as it's gonna get for me personally, I believe. And I use the Stevenson because his face or his head is very much forward, so it looks like he's kind of ducking it in a way. And then the arms and everything else kind of does what it's supposed to do. It's as good as it's gonna get on 2K, so really not mad at how this shot came out at all. Really not mad. And then I love this shot situation, this one right here. I've showed this off with Paul George before. Not that. Hold on. This one. When you get this with Stevenson's situation. That right there is beautiful. I wish there was a way to actually do that without actually having to have Stevenson's post hop, but this is great. That is really good. Think you could do it on both sides too. Wait, that's not it. There we go. Yeah, that is great. All right. And just to show off this James Harden real quick, I showed it a little bit. So if you guys could catch the pause and get it before I actually get to him, more power to you. But I'm not there yet. Hopefully they beat the Warriors in the finals, in the Western Final, just so we can get some like someone different finally coming out the West. All right, here we go. Some people might not like it, some people might do like it, but this is the shot I'm going with for James Harden. It doesn't seem like he stands still a lot, so ooh, that's what I'm going with for James Harden right now. That's what I got for him. If you look at the crossover against Wesley Johnson, this is kind of what his feet does, you know? So that's what I was going for. Not just that shot, but just in general. So wow, I made a lot of those. But I know people care about those steals, about where the hands at, blah blah blah. But that's what I'm going with for Mr. Harden. Also, this is really hard to do, but you have to go forward and then press the right analog stick backwards, and you'll get that hop. Ooh, I did it on the first try. Oh man, but yeah, like this is Macklemore's post fade, not post fade 6. So if you want that skip, you know that skip is it right there. That skip right there. That skip, if you want that skip, you have to use Macklemore, and you have to go forward. And when you're going forward, you have to pull the analog stick backwards, and you'll get that. And let's see how he finishes it up. I don't want to see the ball. I want to see his actual body. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's great. That's more of a normal situation. Only thing, I wish you can do that hop off everything, but you can't. You kind of got to be going forward. So I've been trying to literally master to him doing these crossovers like this and then going forward. But see, you get something like that. You don't really get that ill push, you know. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So that's what I got going for James Harden right now. All right, guys. Peace.